All right, all right. What's going on, Greater Shallow Church? We getting ready to have an incredible afternoon. Got a couple folks that are online right now. We want to welcome you to Pastor Phil virtual birthday party. Come on out there right now. Hit them likes, hit them hearts right now. And as a matter of fact, share right now if you can. Before we even get into it, share. Now, before we get into this virtual birthday party, man, I have to tell you, what we have in front of us it's a privilege. It's an incredible privilege to have the folks who will be hosting or doing the virtual hosting today. Let me introduce who you see on the screen right now. Let me introduce really quick. First and foremost, we have the incredible Pastor Jason Vandenberg, who's on screen right now, who'll be navigating us through the incredible Pastor Jason Vandenberg. And then I'm going to use this I word. I'm going to use it, and I can spell it. We have the illustrious.
Yes.
I said illustrious.
Yes.
World changer right in front of us. We're talking about it's Sean. We all know Sean Wyatt. Come on, put your hands together for Sean.
Hello, family.
Hey, man, we here, y'all. What are we here for, y'all?
Pastor B. Man,
we here to party.
Yes, we are. I might even sing tonight, y'all. I know everyone would love that.
Pastor Jason.
Jay, if
we're all gonna stay in our lanes tonight.
Well, all right. Only because you said so. Only because you said so. But I love Pastor that much, y'all. I love him so much I'd sing to him.
Listen, me too. Maybe we could do a little something at the end. We'll see.
That would be awesome.
We'll see. Y'all, listen, this is a virtual party. You know, I think the pandemic changed us all, and now we are thinking of new ways, to gather and get together and celebrate. This is so awesome to be able to do this and come to you guys from Houston, Texas. Like that is just super duper dope. But yeah, we definitely want to celebrate Pastor Phil. I have the privilege and honor of having him as a godfather. So, I love him on a whole other level. But we celebrate him and honor him for the man of God he is, the leader that he is to the Shiloh family, to the husband that he is, to Pastor Christina, to the father that he is.
Come on.
Okay. And to the godfather he is, to me, to Mariah, to Erica, and to the grandfather that he is, to all of the babies that we have. We just love him. So y'all, thank you so much for joining in online to celebrate this man of God. And we're gonna have some people come in and share some words of and love and expressions and all the things. We're gonna have a chance to celebrate in our giving tonight.
Yes.
Bless this man.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do all of that in this virtual online way.
Yes. PJ.
Sean Flowers Wyatt, where have you been all my life? You summed it up so well, but you share so many amazing things about Pastor and who he is personally. And I have to say, even in addition to all of that, y'all already know he is an amazing pastor, and he really is an amazing blessing to us, an amazing mentor. I can tell you all, I literally have met few men like Pastor Phillip Davis. And so we celebrate him. He is 50-something years old, y'all.
Mind your business.
Exactly what it is, but
mind your business.
We are so happy to celebrate his life. Y'all know I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't talk about how God has preserved his life and protected his life through ups and downs, through dangers, toils, and snares. Man, God has been amazing to Pastor Phillip Davis. So we celebrate God and we celebrate the man of God tonight.
So listen, we're gonna go to our next person. But as we go to our next person, here's what's important, because folks may ask this question: why are we doing this, right? In the age that we're in, there are many pastors or individuals who they want fanfare. They want people to praise them. They want the accolade. Let me tell you this. This is not something that Pastor Phil asked for. He didn't ask for this. It's not
we
something
may
that Pastor
even
Phil...
get in trouble afterwards for doing
it.
Come on. We may even get in trouble afterwards, right? He didn't ask for this. And here's the thing, and we'll go to the next person, but here's the thing. Honor is the language of the kingdom, right? You have to honor. That's so important, especially if you're a believer. Not just because you're a member of a church, but if you're a believer, honor is the language of the kingdom. And so what we're doing right now is we're doing what God has called us to do, to honor the man. I call him the man, myth, and legend, man. A lot of folks, I call him the man, the myth, and he is a legend. All right. So let's bring up come on, we got good old what I'm excited about.
Birthday.
Family that is here. Listen, y'all, I got to introduce them because, man, listen, the gift they are to the body of Christ, the gift they are to the kingdom. We're talking about Mikhail and Isaac Brabham, who is online with us right now. Come on, put your hands together. Put your hands together right now. Put them hearts. Hey, make sure those hearts are on AP. Make sure those hearts are on. Put those hearts in. Mikhail and Isaac, man, you guys have been here as long as, well, I would say this. You guys have been around and you've been kind of just checking out the spot. I'll say that. As long as I've been around, right? So kind of give us a thought, man, a good minute to 3 minutes thought about Pastor Phil and the experience you have. Throwing it to you.
Yeah, you know, oh man. I mean, he's just like he's a living legend, you know, and there's like a lot of like, you know, people that I see as greats, you know, that I have some that are, you know, that are dead and gone. But when I've learned to, you know, when I'm in his presence, I'm in the presence of a living legend, right? And it's just like so much humility, but yet so much strength. And you could just feel that. And, you know, I remember how he connected with my son. He's so easy to connect to. And I just appreciate him so much. And he's drawing something out of me. You know, he can see, he has a vision to just look into someone else's life. And he can see what you don't even see. So awesome man of God, living legend.
Well, Pastor Phil, you asked me to be your assistant for 8 weeks, and that was a year and a half ago. I don't know how I got here, but I am here and I'm around. You are an awesome man of God. It's so easy to follow you because you are who you are. Your heart, just how you treat people. You help me to extend grace to so many. And, you know, we love you. Wish you a happy birthday.
Yes, happy
and
birthday.
We still sitting back in the church, but you see us. You see us.
Happy birthday.
That's what I'm talking about. Happy birthday, Pastor Phil. Happy birthday, Pastor. Listen, really quick, because we got like 20 or 30 more seconds. If there's one thing that you can share to somebody else, they don't know about Pastor Phil, that you want them to know about Pastor Phil, what will be that one thing in 20 seconds? What you got?
He's relatable.
Really so cool relatable guy. That's exactly what I was going to say. Really cool guy. I remember the first time, like I was actually nervous, you know, like when I was in the same, you know, space with him for the first time, you know, but he was just such a cool guy, easy to converse with, man. It's just, but like I said, but yet so strong, feeling his power. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One more time, the power couple, Mikhail and Isaac Brabham. Can we put our hands together for them? Listen, we getting ready to go to our next person really quick, and I'm gonna step out of the way. Sean, Allie, to you.
Listen, look, wait, before we even introduce the next person, we talking about, you know, you asked them what is something that maybe people don't know about Pastor Phil. What could we say about him that maybe people don't know? I need y'all to know that this man was on track to be a rapper, and then God called him into ministry.
Shabba.
I need you to know that. In about 1989, 1990, man was in these streets and known as Philly D. So I just need y'all to know that he got the bars. Period. Philly D got bars. So that's my one thing I need y'all to know about the Honorable Pastor Phillip Davis.
Yes.
Now, next up, we have a couple that's going to come and give some love and words about Pastor Phil. These two have been around since Pastor Phil was youth pastor Phillip Davis. Oh, yeah. Way back, like in the 90s. And so they've grown up at Shiloh. And now they have a whole basketball team of children together, coming up in the ministry as well, and serving the Lord together as a family. Y'all give it up, show some hearts and some love for Charles and Shamira Seawright.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
What y'all want to say today about Pastor Phil?
So I'm gonna let you go first.
You'll let me go first.
Yes, we are.
I just want to say that many people know him as Pastor, but I know him as Uncle Phil. That's just what we always called him. He's truly genuine. I want to say happy birthday. That truly, I would not be here today if it wasn't for Uncle Phil. I mean, that's like literally. Like a lot of people see me now, but don't know when I first came to Shiloh, I was a hot mess. But for his genuine love, care, and I remember when I didn't even have a car. He bought me a Volvolina. That's what we used to call it. We used to ride that thing around, but that was the truth. It was the youth car. I was driving all around and they called Volvolina. But I truly want to say happy birthday, Uncle Phil. I truly love you from the bottom of my heart. And I got so many memories that I could share.
So, like my wife, I got a lot of memories, but the one that I could absolutely hold on to is that you were a true father figure to me. I was growing up in a time where I did not have a steady father figure, and wasn't that a man wasn't there, but I wasn't taught the right things, and to be able to sit here to this day and say that I've grown because of you is just a testament to how powerful and how anointed you are. If I can give one story, I was super nervous when asking this woman to marry me because he was the person that I needed to ask. So I can recall me, he told me, listen, look me in my eyes when you're talking to me, boy. And I'm like, oh God, okay. So, and, but it made me a better man. I'm able to look other men in the eyes and be straightforward. And it's a testament again to who you truly are. And I love you for that. And thank you for being there for my family, for being there for us, when in times of need, and even just checking up on us. And so we love you, Aunt. Love you.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much to the Seabrights for being a part of the party. Y'all, we wish we could have everybody come online tonight.
Right.
We wish we could have just had just hundreds of people come on, but for the sake of time, we can't. But what you can do is blow up the chat. Put your thoughts, your love, your wishes, your stories, your memories. Type those things because Pastor Phil will be able to go back and read these, and just receive all the love that we want to pour out to him today virtually. So please get in the chat, blow it up, and if you want to give him a gift, if you would like to bless him, let's put the banner up.
Come on.
Bless him via Cash App or via Zelle. You can Cash App to $ Greater Shiloh Church, or you can use Zelle to bless him electronically as well at Greater Shiloh Church, and you utilize the phone number 610-252-5640. So you can do that. Any amount you want to give. A blessing is a blessing, and a gift is a gift.
Amen.
You would be sowing into good ground. I know everybody knows that. We would
Let
be
me throw
giving.
this out to you, Sean. Isn't it better to hear change dropping than to see a heart on the comment? I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question.
Hey,
bro. I'm just asking the question.
Listen. Here's what I know. However you choose to bless him.
Bless him.
Bless him. Listen, if your pockets are tight, use your finger to type.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Philly D 2.0 right there. Go ahead, Philly D. Go ahead, Philly D.
Giving him money, you know what I'm saying? You do whatever you want to do. But I'm sure he would receive all blessings. And I'm glad he's not on here because he would be trying to shut our mics off on this.
He would.
100%.
But we're gonna bless him anyway. Period.
Yeah. Sean over here rapping like she Philly D 2.0.
Listen.
Philly D Jr. All right.
Look, I'm out here. Okay.
So let's do this really quick. Let's do this really quick. We got Elder Noah, so we'll switch it up really quick. We got my man Elder Noah in the building. Come on, let's go ahead and put our hands together for Elder Noah, who's in the building. We also got a surprise. We're getting ready to bring him onto the floor right now. We got my man Pastor Terry, who's getting ready to hop on as well. We can get Pastor Terry in here. Come on, Pastor Terry. Man, we're so grateful for these incredible men of God being able to share just some great just some reflection about Pastor. But Pastor Jay, really quick. And I know you got to get ready to transition because you're getting ready to do something major tonight. You're getting ready to do something major tonight with Bible study. So make sure you guys also check that out as well. But Pastor Jay, if you don't mind, man, I'm gonna throw the alley to you, man, and let's kind of navigate a conversation between Pastor Terry and Elder Noah. Listen, man, I'm a catch the alley, bro. You all may not realize this, but this brother on the bottom left hand, or at least on my screen, is Pastor Terry Simmons. He is actually Elder Noah's older brother.
Oh wow!
And, let me tell you, Noah's looking more and more like Terry every day, boy. And congratulations, bro, on your wedding. But gentlemen, you know, you are no stranger to the Davis family. Most
absolutely.
Tonight to Pastor Phil. Your families go way back, like babies and pacifiers and all of that. But I want to ask you, Pastor Terry, first and foremost, as a pastor, bro, as a pastor, and as a man, as a father, as a husband, what are some ways, man, that Pastor Phil's life has impacted your life?
Pastor Phil, first of all, being my brother from another mother, our families adopted one another, so he's actually my brother of the same mother. But at the same time, Pastor Phil is extremely inspiring. And a pastor's job is not an easy task. It's not an easy profession. A lot of people see the glamorous side of it, but they don't know the hurt and the pain, the crying, the tears, the feeling for others, wanting to see everyone do well and hurt when things don't go well. And I just want to be able to thank Pastor Phil for being such an example of integrity and humility and showing us all the things that are positive and all the wonderful attributes of a godly man. I look up to Pastor Phil. One quick story that I have, and I'm going to get out of the way, and that is there were two PPL utility workers who were joking around and having fun. And they were talking to one another. They were at a work site in a cul-de-sac, and then they decided that they would race back to the vehicle after they were done. And they took off running. And while they were running, they noticed that there was a lady on the side of them. And they was like, whoa, what is going on? So they stopped to figure out, ma'am, what is happening? Are you okay? And she said, well, I saw two utility guys running, and I figured I better run too. The more of the story is someone is always watching. And because someone is always watching, here it is, they were doing their job, playing around as utility workers. She figured, hey, if they running and they deal with electricity and gas, I better run with them. But Pastor Phil, because someone is always watching, we might as well inspire them, impact their life. And that's what you do for me, my brother. And I just want to say, keep up the good work, for you are an exceptionally, you're just a different type of brother. And I love you, and happy birthday to you, my brother.
Yeah, that was incredible. Thank you, Pastor Terry. Elder.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if y'all wonder where I get some of the stories from, is this brother right here. As you can tell, I just piggyback off of what Pastor Terry just mentioned, is that, speaking as a pastor's son, a lot of people don't know that the pain that a lot of pastors go through, that it takes a lot of effect on their mental. It drains them mentally, it drains them physically, it drains them emotionally. And for us to have a man of God that comes in weeks after week and continue to lay before God to have a relevant word and carry our burdens, our pain, is only natural and it's right that we look to honor the man of God that God has set us and have appointed us to have cover and watching over our soul. So one of my favorite scriptures is, I like 1 Thessalonians 5:12. It says that we request of you, brethren, that you appreciate those who diligently labor among you and have charge over you and give you instruction that esteem you, that you esteem them very highly in love because of their work. And that's just that. We should be an honor to esteem Pastor because of the way that he labor, and he doesn't ask for much. A lot of people don't know is that our pastor takes a noble salary, and he doesn't ask for bonuses. He doesn't get money and commission off of any of the projects and stuff that's going on, where in the IRS world it's called private endearment. This pastor is like, he just do it just for the heart and the passion of the people. So to me, to be able to say I love Pastor, I love the heart that he has, the compassion that he has, and so it's easy for me to say, come alongside and let's show him with love. Let's shower him. Let's flood this Cash App. Let's flood this app. Now, and I can promise you that every dollar that you give is going to get to him, and it's going to make Pastor Phil uncomfortable right now. And I kind of like making Pastor Phil uncomfortable. I know I'm probably gonna get written up tomorrow, y'all. So right. but that's just the kind of humble guy that he is, and I can appreciate that about him, is that he never wanted to make it about himself. But there's times that we need to recognize them. I love everything about Pastor. The only thing I will say about Pastor that I question him on is his choice for teams. Football teams by going with the Eagles, but that just shows that his flaws, and we all got flaws. So, but I love him. So Claire, so yeah, let's honor the man of God that that encourages us to walk in our faith. So let's encourage him with our gifts.
I want to throw this out here, Elder Noah, because what you just said is so important and it's so true. It's true to the point where he's like, y'all better be done closer to 7 because Bible study need to happen.
Listen,
right?
he ain't
He's
playing
more
about that word.
the kingdom than he is about folks celebrating him.
Yes.
And if you've never experienced a pastor like that, man, you need to come and check us out at Greater Shiloh. I'm talking to somebody who may be checking it out right now and be like, hey, I've never heard of Shiloh. I've never heard of Pastor Phil. Listen, this is a man of integrity, a man that is Christ-centered, a man that is biblically based, a man who loves God and his family.
Absolutely.
And the priority that he has in regards to family ministry is arranged appropriately, right? He focuses on it. He's a great husband. He's a great father. He's a great pastor. And that's why we're honoring him today. That's why we're honoring him today. And so once again, thank you so much, Dr. Noah. Thank you so much, Pastor Terry. Thank you.
Now, what in the mood lighting do we have going on?
Stop.
What in the red light special just jumped up into Pastor Phil's birthday party online?
Crazy. Listen, we have on call right now, man, and an incredible leader we have here at Greater Shiloh. Man, one of the guys who I think is just doing an incredible job in every area of life right now. We have my man Josh Robinson, who is on line right now. Go ahead, put them likes,
Josh,
all of them together. John, out to you.
Everyone, happy birthday, Uncle Phil. First and foremost, I want to say happy birthday. I'm not going to be on here long. I just want to sit there and say, if you never came to Shiloh, come check us out. I call him Uncle Phil because that's who he is to me. This man knew me I'm 26 now, so he knew me before I was born. This man been there since day one. I know y'all making y'all feel old. I'm sorry. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry.
Before you were in your mother's womb.
Listen. That's my dad. I don't listen. You know what I'm saying? But no.
He's trying to flex, Pastor Brandon. He want to prove that he known him longer than all of us. Wait a minute now.
Nah, fooey.
I ain't messing with you, man.
I remember the day he proposed to Pastor Christina.
Listen, talk about it.
Come on now. Come on.
I've been around.
I know that's right.
But I gotta ask you about that, Sean, in a minute. Go ahead, Josh. I'm gonna ask you about that in a minute, Sean, before we go to the next. Go ahead, Josh.
I just said happy birthday, Uncle Phil. Love you, man.
Oh, love. Wonderful. We'll put our hands together for my man Josh. Came through to give some words, man. Josh, thank you so much, man. We love you, brother. We love you.
Yo, I gotta say this, Pastor Brandon.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think it really speaks to the caliber of a man that Pastor Phillip Davis is, that this many young men have so much to say about him. I think that goes so far. Just to see all these men of God just stepping up to show so much love and outpouring, that he's had this kind of an impact on young men, I think is outstanding. It's outstanding for the kingdom, for the community. And just it really warms my heart to see this many young men of God just celebrating Pastor Phil today. That's outstanding. It's outstanding. And I know he's a leader in the community. I know he stands for justice, for education. This man is a lifelong student.
Come on.
Pretty soon we'll be calling him Dr. Phil.
Doctor.
So
yes, ma'am.
I love that.
All right, I gotta ask you this, Sean. I got it because you started this. All right, so you started this. You brought it up. I remember when he proposed to Pastor K. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, when he proposed, because this is what I heard through the grapevine. He had this car, right? That when he drove this car, either he got to the destination and he couldn't get back, or he couldn't get to the destination and needed somebody to bring him back. So was it this car that he was driving when he was, kind of give us a quick story around
it? Yes, his car was just getting by, but that's okay. It is okay. He also, listen, there was also this van he had, like where part of the floor was out. Like, so you could almost like Barney Rubble that joint, like Fred Flintstone it.
Come on.
Pastor
Phillip Davis.
He used to let us I'll never forget, like, once I was old enough to drive, like, first of all, he used to just be taking all the teens around in this van with the floor, like a piece of the floor out. But then when we got older, he used to like let us like borrow it to go hanging out and stuff. So and it wasn't like a church van, it was like a van.
Was it an Astro van?
Nah, like a van, like I hate to say this, but you know, nowadays we would like call it like a killer van. Like,
okay,
you know,
I got what you, okay,
like
I got you.
where you be like, oh, it's a creep in there. But then we pull up and it's like 18-year-olds in this beat up van. But he gave us that freedom and he trusted us with that thing. But yeah, man, when they got engaged, he was driving it's all right.
Man, I seen this picture, man. That brother had waves. This brother had waves in his hair. Probably could have had
the Malcolm X glasses.
He had the Malcolm X glasses on. I said, this brother he had hair.
Some
Adidas
hair. Sweatsuits. Yeah, he had a little bit of, I don't know how much waves, but I think he's stretching to give him the waves.
I might be.
I might be, Sean.
I might be, Sean.
But, you know,
I might be stretching it there. All right.
He had a good fade. He did have a good fade back in the days. But shout out to all the baldies. All bald bearded guys. You know, I have my own that I know and love.
Yeah, man. You know.
So yeah, you know. Speaking of bald and bearded.
Speaking of, go ahead, Sean. Yes,
speaking of bald and bearded. Yeah. Listen, this right here. Oh, I'm sorry, I got beside myself. Oh, excuse me. It is not about you, bald and bearded chocolate hot man. This is about Pastor Phil. But speaking of the bald and bearded community, we cannot have a virtual birthday celebration without the singing of happy birthday. And who better to do that than my own balded and bearded man? Would you put your virtual hands together for David Michael Wyatt?
Hey. Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm not going to say hardly anything. I'm going to sing my songs and I'm going to sit down. But please know, Pastor Phil, man, you are one. You just solid. Anytime I think about you, man, you so solid. And I just thank God for you. I thank God for your life, your family, and your family to me now. So I love you and I thank God for you. And I'm going to sing my song. And I hope that you have an amazing birthday. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Father, Pastor Phil. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. And God is doing a great work. He's doing a great work. He's doing a great work in you. God is doing a great work. He's doing a great work. He's doing a great work in you. I love you, man. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Golly, come on, right now. Y'all need to be, come on, in the comment section, in the like section. Come on, blow it up.
Yo, and we got we got like 30 more seconds. Thank you so much, David Michael Wyatt, babe. I love you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, y'all say nothing. Don't say nothing. Y'all, before Pastor Phil and Pastor Christina has anything to say, one more time, I need y'all to blow up the chat, blow up the Cash App, blow up the Zelle, okay? Please put the banner.
Put that up, AP. Put that up, AP.
Put the banner one time, all right? Let's bless the man of God. Let's celebrate him and just shower him with an abundance of love, of money, of expressions. Type it out. Send it over. Let's just bless him. I don't care what he gets on here and says. If he tries to put a stop to it, you will not be blocking it today, sir. We're blessing you no matter what you say. Period. And you put your hands together virtually for Pastor Phil and Pastor Christina Davis.
bless him. Pastor, on you. Oh, I think you on mute, sir.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Now you're showing your age. The mute. Somebody.
Can you unmute him?
Help the people. Guys.
Oh man.
Oh.
I think you got to connect the audio real quick.
Oh no. Where's the somebody's? Do you know in sign language, y'all? Do something. We love you.
Well, Pastor, we're gonna keep this going for a little bit so you can get squared away, because we want to hear from you, sir. We want to hear from you and Pastor K. We want to hear from y'all.
That's okay, y'all. Just figure it out. Just figure it out.
Once again, please make sure you bless the man of God. As a matter of fact, Sean, can you carry this real quick? That's done right here. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, fix it for him. Okay, yeah. So guys, look, I thank y'all so much for being a part of this virtual party today. I know this is probably a little bit new for a lot of people tuning in, but we're so glad you jumped in to love on Pastor Phil, blowing up the chat with the hearts and all of the wonderful expressions of love. Thank you for doing that. And as Elder Noah said earlier, everything that you give tonight will go to Pastor Phil. He will receive it in full directly. So you don't have to worry about that. The church is one of integrity. And we would just be such a blessing to him. So just know that he's going to receive that, all of your gifts. And if you want to blow up the chat for a little while longer, you could do that too.
Sean, he's coming right back. Hey guys, Pastor's coming right back on. He's coming right back on. We're using something called StreamYard, so he's coming right back on. Listen, while we're waiting for him to come back on, because we do have Bible study, we are going to get ready to head into Bible study. And last week or the week before last week, man, he killed Bible study. So if you hadn't checked that out, go ahead and check out Bible study. But really quick, Sean, really quick, you haven't really had a chance to share. I mean, you shared a little bit, but man, from your perspective, you probably, double decades, right? 20, 30 years or 20 years.
Oh, listen, I'm 44 and they came into my life when I was 12 years old.
Can you
12
please?
years old. I remember, seriously, I remember Pastor Phil's proposal, and just everything. He was my youth pastor growing up. I experienced him on many levels of leadership, and servanthood. I experienced who he is as a family man, and just the example that he's been to me, as a young woman, for what to look for and hope for in a man and a husband and in a father. He's exemplified those things, and I am forever grateful. He's been a standard. He's been a standard in my life, and so I cannot say enough thank yous and just love to him as I represent the just everything. I represent the youth, I represent the church, I represent the family. So I am grateful just for all of the years of dedication, love, commitment, leadership, and just servanthood, the example that he's been for me and for countless other people. So my heart's filled with gratitude. I'm not going to cry, even though I am that person. I'm going to hold it in today. But I do thank God for him regularly. And it's an honor to celebrate him today and to just be a part of this virtual party with you all.
And so listen, Pastor Phil is here. He's still getting his mic connected. I'm going to share one quick story before we transition to them, because I think this is super a special time. Listen, I came here to Eastern Pennsylvania. I know some folks now from VA who's looking at me. I was 23 years old. I had a car that was breaking down. I don't even know if my car was going to be able to get to Eastern Pennsylvania. It got here though. And I had one shoe on my foot, and I had a busted blazer. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. And this man literally took me in as kind of a son to be able to help me to navigate through life. And now I have a family, I have a wife. I'm navigating some of the most incredible ways because of what he has done in my life. And so, man, I literally can't even give enough thanks to this man. Outside of being a pastor, he has been an incredible mentor. He has been an incredible father figure. He has just been an incredible man. And so I'm grateful. So I think they're on. I think they're ready to rock.
I think so. I think they need you to call their phone.
Okay.
And while Pastor Brandon is trying to get them on the line, I just want to say, Pastor Brandon talked about Pastor Phil taking them in. Pretty much, mostly all of us on the call on this virtual party today that have spoken have lived in their house at some point. I'm telling you, maybe not Mikhail and her husband, but like most of the rest of us, at some point we have resided in their home, in Pastor Phil's home, and he treats all of us that have had to come into their home like he takes you in, and it's like your family. There's no separation. It's just like he's just gonna love on you and gonna make sure you have what you need. Like, he's a consummate provider. Like, this man, there's so much I can say, but literally mostly everybody on the party today has definitely lived under his roof.
They've said it all. So let's do this really quick before we head to Pastor, and I just want to make sure we do this because we might not get a chance to squeeze it in one more time. If you can, put into the comment sections something that you want to share with Pastor Phil. It could be happy birthday. It can be thank you, Pastor Phil. It can be we love you, Pastor Phil. Whatever you feel pressed upon your heart, please go ahead and place that into the comment section now. And then also, if you want to give and you just want to sow into the man of God, like Elder Noah said today, that whatever you share on that Cash App, Greater Shiloh Church, or whatever you share on that Zelle within this time frame is going right to Pastor Phil. It's going right to him. And let's be very clear here. I want to be very clear because I don't want anybody to get it misconstrued. Pastor did not ask for this. He did not say, put my Cash App up. As a matter of fact,
that's why we couldn't do his particular Cash App, because he won't let us.
He won't let us. Cat don't even know it, right? Because one of the things that I love about Pastor, he is a giver more than he is a receiver. He's a giver. Yeah. He will give you the shirt off his back if you ask him for it. And so that's why this moment is so important. And on my end of the
stick, him tonight. I want him to be floored,
man. Shock him right now.
Mind blown by our giving tonight.
Can you hear us now?
Hey!
Here we go.
Thank you, AP. You the man.
AP fixed it.
Listen, all I can say is, first off, I'm sorry for being late.
Which you never are.
Second off, this is amazing. We are overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. It's always us, but I'm just like, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I've been reading the comments in the chat, the stories. I'm sure all of you have so many more stories. This is a lot for me, and I'm just grateful. 57 is nothing compared to what I believe God is doing in our lives. So, David, thank you,
David.
for the song. Sean, Brandon, Noah, Joshua,
Terry,
Charles, and Shamira, Terry, everybody in the chats. I'm feeling all the love. Jason is making me feel younger. He's in Bible study literally right now. It went over because of us, because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to technology. But let me say how grateful I am to you guys. This is amazing. It touched my heart so deeply, and I'm just grateful. So thank you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Now y'all go to Bible study.
That's so funny.
And by the way, that story about the proposal, yeah. It was a bad car. It was a really, really, really bad car.
It wasn't the car. It was the man driving the car. You understand?
So I would say
it wasn't the car. It was the man driving the car.
He was a little pole, but he had potential.
Potential, ladies. You better grab a hold of that if you look at the line.
I didn't want to say it though, but you remember how that car he would just run out of gas
all the time.
Just call like, babe, I ran out of gas.
If he got shiny rims, he might have a dirty heart. You might want to let him have a raggedy car. Because he'll be humble in Jesus' name. Yeah, Lord.
Oh my God. Wait, I have to say this. So wait, 57 years? This is your Heinz catch-up year.
5 and 7. Come on,
yeah,
somebody.
57. Yo, somebody.
Spiritual.
She Cash App
$57.
Called it my Heinz 57 years. This is his Heinz catch-up year, y'all. We gotta celebrate that.
I can't. Means I'm stuck.
That means we gotta tap the bottle now to get something out of you.
Come on.
That's her job.
Come on.
All right, we'll stop that.
Oh Lord.
All right, we ought to go before I get myself in trouble.
Y'all go to Bible study.
Well, look, Pastor, we'll transition here because I know JV is getting ready to do what he does. But any last thing you want to say, Pastor? Any last thing you want to say, Pastor K? It is your birthday, sir. It's your birthday.
57.
Yeah.
Drop some bars on him real quick. I told him about
Philly
your rap
D.
life.
Philly D.
Thank
can,
you.
Can you beatbox?
No.
Come on, babe. Just one beatbox.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, babe. Just one beatbox.
We can't do that.
Just a little bit. A teeny bit. Give him a little bit.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, I was so hyped.
I'm 57 now. I don't do that no more. You know, that was
only at home.
That's in my Philly
only
D days.
at home.
It's in my Philly D days.
I get all of the entertainment.
Philly diddly diddly
I get all of the entertainment around here, y'all. So next time I'm gonna just videotape it so you can use it for bloopers.
Please, we beg of you.
Do not. I love you guys so much. I love you,
Awesome.
love you, man. Thank you. This has been amazing. I was overwhelmed, and y'all was calling it out while you was doing it. I was like, they know me way too good. I'm gonna have to switch it up on y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I asked for my bottle last year, and you didn't get me no more bottle, so I'm done with y'all.
Yes.
Oh man, what's up, buddy?
Hey, no buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Avery.
I love y'all.
All right, Pastor, we love you too. Happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday.
I love you all so
you
much.
guys.
This has been
Thank
amazing.
y'all for joining the online virtual birthday party for Pastor Phil.
All the comments. I'm reading them all.
Thank you, Miguel, for trying to help us, and AP for helping us get on.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We gonna log off here. See y'all at Bible study, which is getting ready to happen right now on YouTube and Facebook. All right, peace.